Hello smart money traders, welcome back to the channel. In this video I have a special gift for you. Basically, I titled this video the fastest way to grow small trading accounts with ICT silver bullet trading strategy, which is a strategy that a lot of you guys are in love with and a lot of you have tried it. I've taught this strategy severally, and then I did not just stop with teaching you strategy in this particular video. I've coupled it with a money management aspect, that is the psychology of trading. I have a money management chart, 3 of them here. Basically, this is what I've used when I was starting out in trading around 2017 2018. Okay, now this chart will help you to do proper money management. You can see we have January, February, March, April till December, and then this is for $100. If you have $100 and you're starting out in trading, this chart is going to be amazing. You're going to stick with the rules on this chart. And then I also have something to show you. This is for those of you who have $1,000, that is a starting capital. When you're trading, you're going to stick strictly with the rules in this particular money management chart. I'm going to place these money management charts in the Telegram group in the description of this particular video. All you have to do is to simply subscribe to my YouTube channel and reach the Telegram channel, and then you're going to have these 3 money management chart, and then the last one is $500. So basically there are 3: the $100, and then the $1,000, and then the $500. Everything here is done for you. You have the lot size, the target for the day, the target for the week, the target for the month, and then the annual target. If you stick to this simple money management chart, guys, you're going to be super profitable in the market. And then not only this, I've also coupled this information with something super amazing that I know a lot of you guys will love. It is basically something I call the forex trading rules. If you don't have rules in the market, you will always be blowing account and you will be in a vicious cycle of pains and penury, and that is why you need some set of rules. I've written down some things I've done when I was coming up, when I was starting my trading right here. These are the rules I use. We're going to come back to them, but let's just recap our silver bullet trading strategy and then our target. Then we're going to learn how to use money management to achieve our trading goals. So what exactly is ICT silver bullet trading strategy? For those of you who are new to that, I don't want to go into explaining ICT silver bullet trading strategy. All you have to do is to simply come to my YouTube channel, come to playlist, and then you're going to see ICT silver bullet strategy. This strategy was well taught on my YouTube channel. I don't see reason why you should have any issue in understanding ICT silver bullet strategy. Basically what you need is to look for any USDPA and then trade it in the New York session. So the first thing you're going to do is to come here to indicators and search for this indicator called sessions. It's called sessions, and then you're going to check for this particular indicator. It's called sessions on chart. Click on it and then it will appear on your chart. Come to where you see settings right here, click on settings, and then take out London, take out Tokyo, and then leave only New York session. Then come right here where you see time, click on it and type the word 10, and here you're going to type 11. So this is the exact time you're going to be trading this, and you're going to stick to this till the end of this money management chart. If you have the $100 starting capital, you're going to stick strictly to this. Your lot size is 0.01, and then your target in a day should be $3. Don't forget, your target in a day should be $3, and then in a week it is going to be $15. In a month you're targeting $60. That is not too much for you to get into greed and even blow your account. Look at what you're getting at the end of the year. If you stick strictly to this money management chart, you're going to get at least $21,000 520. And not only this, you're going to have a lot of experience in the market. You could have mastered your emotion, your psychology, and a lot of things that you stand to get. I'm giving you a gift that you cannot pay for. This is what I'm trying to teach you right here. So once you get your silver bullet trading strategy, so basically what we do is that during this particular time, we drop to the 1 minute time frame in any USDPA currency. And what we look out for is to basically look out for price action like this. Let me just recap the silver bullet strategy briefly. What you do is to look out for any price action that happened prior to the New York 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. So once you see price come into this place, you want to see a sudden grab of liquidity below this place or above this place. So you mark out the most recent areas of liquidity, this place and this place, and then you want to wait for price to take out either of these direction, either to take it from here or to take it from here. If it takes it from here, what you do is to basically wait for price to come back right into this level and then have some kind of a change of character right at this point. Let's say this is where the change of character happened. Then you want to wait for price to come back to the most recent fair value gap or order block, either of these ones. That is where you're going to take your trade. As soon as price comes back to this particular place, you're going to enter this trade. So if you are going to strictly trade this simple strategy, there is no daily bias, there is nothing you have to do. All you have to do is to patiently wait for price to come back to this place, and then you are in. You have done your trade for the day. You're not going to find this entry every day, and that is why you can couple it with some of the knowledge of your price action smart money concept and trade any day you don't see silver bullet formation. But for now, you're going to strictly stick to this. Every day you're going to get at least 15 to 20 pips. If you couple two pairs, you're going to trade at least two pairs, maybe USD card and GBP USD, either of these ones. Or if you're trading gold, you can try and backtest your silver bullet strategy. But let's go through this and see if we can have an entry for the week. Last week, this is what we're going to see. Do we have any entry? We mark out the most recent areas of liquidity, this place and then this place and then maybe this place. We cannot see any of these. So as price came, there is no any grab of liquidity and come back and change of character. For you to get change of character easily, you can simply come to indicators and type the word smart money concept by Lux Algo. This is the indicator you're going to use, this one. Click on it and it will appear on your chart. Come right here, come to where you see settings, click on it. Take out anything apart from change of character. Show swing structure, show strong weak, internal order blocks. No, you don't need that one. Internal bullish, all those ones, you don't need them. Equal highs, you don't need this. This one, you don't need it. And then you're going to scroll and have, let's see, internal structure, show swing structure. I think that one is going to need it. Show internal structure, you're going to need this. You just need to see where change of character will happen. So let's see if we have this right here. So you only have change of character and break of structure. So that is the only thing. So as we see from here, price came, the only place we have change of character is right here, and then price pushed out of it. So as soon as we came out of the New York 10 a.m. and 11 a.m., we don't want to get into trade. So this is why we just stay away from this and move and see if we can have another one in other pairs, or we can check this since we're just back testing. So let's see if we are going to have another entry from here. So let's see what we've got right here. The most recent area of liquidity is here. Let's see it. Let me just adjust this properly. The most recent area of liquidity is here, somewhere here, above here, and then below here, and then somewhere here. These are the most recent areas where liquidity is residing. Liquidity resides above equal highs, below equal highs, as buy stops and sell stops. So we're going to look out for this. So right here, as soon as we entered our New York 10 a.m. and 11 a.m., we've seen that price have just pushed above here. This is where we see grab of liquidity above here. Did we see any change of character? We'll now look out for change of character. This indicator will do everything for us. Right here, we've seen a change of character. And then where is our entry? We look out for the most recent institutional reference point, which is this particular order block, or if we have a fair value gap right there. And this is our entry, guys. From here, as soon as price comes back to this place, and then your stop loss is just right above the order block, you wait for price to move in your direction. So you can see the most recent area of liquidity below here. That's where you're going to target, and you can have confidence and say, okay, I want to target this order block. So from here, you can see if you measure the number of pips you've gotten from here to here is almost 15 or 17 pips to this place. So this is the beauty of this. And then in a day, you could have hit at least your target. Let's check it from the $100 chart. That's $0.013 target for a day. Now that is why I said you're going to couple this with another pair, maybe USD card and GBP. As soon as you get entry in these two pairs, at least you've gotten maybe, let's say, 30 pips in a day, and you're okay with that. And then let's see if we can see another entry in one of these days again. You're not going to always have an entry. Just want to show you another example, and then we're going to see how you can manage that. Don't forget to download these charts. I will have them drop in my Telegram channel. That means if you're watching this from other platforms, you will need to come to my Telegram channel, and you can only access that when you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then my YouTube channel is right on my bio. Just subscribe, and then you're going to have access to it. So right here, we're going to look at it. So let's see what we have right here. The most recent area of liquidity above here, below here, and then below here. These are the most recent areas of liquidity. So let's see what we've got around here. Let's see. As price came, we did not see anything here, but right above here, we've seen this place, this particular place. So we can see that price came and grabbed liquidity above this area. And we had, did we see change of character? Yes, change of character happened here, and then price came back to the most recent fair value gap right here. And that is why you need to have understanding of the rhythm of the market. As price came back to this place, then you're going to have your trade right here, okay, right in this place. Your stop loss is right above this other block, your target somewhere at the most recent area of liquidity. Then you check how many pips you're going to make if you have this entry in that day. So that's almost 18 pips, and that is good for you to take the trade. So the silver bullet strategy was well taught in my YouTube channel. So simply come here and watch it. Don't ask me questions about silver bullet. I've done almost 3 videos explaining silver bullet strategy. So this is our forex trading rules. These are the rules I've learned when I was starting out in trading. It's my friend that gave me these rules, and it helped me a lot. So let me read them for you. The first one is, I will not trade in a day without doing at least 30 minutes of technical analysis. Don't ever trade in a day without doing at least 30 minutes of technical analysis. And then secondly, I will not open more than one order in a particular trading pair. Let's assume you're trading GBP USD, and then you open 15, 10, 5 orders at a point. As price is going against you, you're trying to enter. That is why you've blown your account lots of the time. If you are so sure of your technical analysis, then this should be linked. Your technical analysis should give you the confidence of getting into only one trade. One order is enough, but you can open different trades in different pairs, okay? So you can trade in USD CAD, GBP USD differently, maybe one trade, but you cannot open 10 trades in just one pair. It's not good for money management. And then the next one is that I will not take more than 2 trades in a day. Do not take more than 2 trades in a day. You're going to stick to those money management charts. If you have $100, you have $500, you have $1,000, you're going to stick strictly to this. And then the next one is that I will not trade with only my mobile phone. I know this is going to be shocking to a lot of you guys, but the most successful traders don't only use their mobile phone. Your mobile phone have a limited space to give you the entire data you need for technical analysis. So that is why you need a computer. Even if you have mastered the art of forex trading, you at least need a very big screen you can see, maybe a tab or a tablet. You can have that, and then you're going to have a smooth trading. Now, I will not borrow money to trade. This is important. A lot of you guys get into trouble by borrowing people's money to trade, and then along the way you've blown the account. You've become so distorted, you cannot focus in trading, and every time you're coming to take trade based on a revenge mission, and that is very bad of trading. Do not collect anybody's money. If you have your money, confidently take time and build it. Then you have to be patient. At least one day you will have money that you will trade. Keep trading in demo, master the art of trading. At least you're getting free materials right here. You don't have to pay me. I'm teaching you these things that other people are collecting money from you to learn. I'm trying to give you the best of this. Don't collect anybody's money. You will blow the money. You're not going to make money from that money. I'm assuring you. The next one is that I will backtest a strategy for at least 2 weeks in demo before I try it in live trading. So do not just look at a strategy and start trading in live. Take time and backtest it for at least 2 weeks and see how good it is in a live market, and then you can try it with a live account. I will not do revenge trading. Yes, I've said that because a lot of the time you've borrowed money, or you have money you've just traded out of emotion, and then you've lost a lot of money. Tomorrow when you come, you open a big lot size and you're not sticking to the rules you have. It's very bad of trading. You have to stick to your trading rules, and that is why I've given you those money management charts. Make sure you download those charts. They are very important. And then the next one, I will not risk anything more than my personal daily spendings. Do you know that this is a mystery I've learned earlier when I was trading? You know, we are coming from different countries, different background. If you are in the US, if you are spending $100 in a day, then you can risk $100 in a day. But if you are in Nigeria, $100 is almost 74,000 naira. Do you spend 74,000 naira on your personal spendings in a day? No, you don't do that. And that is why when you're trading, you have to look at your daily spendings. Do I spend 10,000 naira in a day? Just like that. And that should be the basis of your risk analysis, because somebody that has access to spend $1,000 in a day can risk it in trading. But you that only see $1,000 maybe in 2 to 3 months, you cannot risk $1,000 in trading. Risking $100 in trading is not a wise way of trading. So look at your daily spendings and then draft your money management from there. If you're spending only 3,000 naira in Nigeria, or you are spending only 10 Ghana cedis in Ghana, or if you are spending only 10 Kenyan shillings in Kenya, or you are spending only 10 pounds in the UK, you cannot risk 100 pounds in the UK, because that's beyond your daily spendings, and that should be the basis of your risk management. I hope this is important enough to help you get everything you need in trading effectively. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see the proper way to take your trade. Do not risk more than you can afford. This is the best way to trade. I hope you've gotten a lot of value from this video. If you have gotten a lot of value, let me know in the comments. I'm going to make more and more videos for you. Thank you guys for watching. See you in another video.